So this is very, very important, damped. So every oscillation has restoring force. Restoring force. But
Sir,
damped means, you observe here, what is damped?
Frictional.
Okay, you observe here frictional force or frictional resistance. So according to this graph, this figure, you can define damped oscillations. That's all. We will give the definition. So this is displacement on y-axis. So time on x-axis. The time value increases, that displacement value
decreases.
decreases. So this maximum displacement is called amplitude. This displacement value decreases means amplitude also decreases. Sometimes it will die after some time. It will die means sometimes it will get zero value. The amplitude will get zero value at the, but or that displacement gets zero value. Zero value. So what is the definition of damped oscillator or damped oscillations? The oscillations in which the amplitude or displacement of the oscillating quantity decreases. This displacement quantity or amplitude quantity decreases with respect to time is known as damped oscillations. What I am saying, the oscillation in which the amplitude of oscillating quantity decreases with time is called damped oscillators. If a body set into oscillations will have its amplitude continuously decreases due to the frictional resistance or frictional force or air force, and so the oscillation will die after some time, then the motion is said to be damped by the frictional and is called as damped oscillations. You can observe the definition. The damped oscillation definition you can observe on the screen. What is that? The oscillations in which the amplitude or displacement of the oscillating quantity decreases with respect to time. With respect to time. So this is damped oscillator. Damped oscillations. Damped oscillation. That oscillations are called damped oscillations. That oscillator is called damped oscillator. Don't confuse. So the oscillations in which the acceleration, is it correct? Amplitude, not acceleration. The oscillations in which the amplitude or displacement of the oscillating body, that amplitude quantity decreases with the time value. Time value increases, amplitude decreases due to the frictional resistance phenomena is called damped oscillations. So simply you underline, time increases, amplitude value decreases. This phenomena is called damped oscillations. Why it is decreasing? Due to the frictional force. That frictional force means damped. Frictional force means damped. Frictional resistance means damped. You can observe. If a body set into oscillations will have its amplitude continuously decreasing. Why? Due to the frictional resistance. And so the oscillations will die after some time. Why it is die? It will die. So time increases, the amplitude quantity decreases, it reaches zero value. It reaches zero value means it will die. The oscillation will die. The oscillation will die means there is no displacement. There is no displacement means there is no amplitude. There is no amplitude. So what I am saying, if a body set into oscillations will have its amplitude or displacement continuously decreasing due to the frictional resistance. And so the oscillations will die, will reach a zero value after some time. Then the motion is said to be damped by the friction or frictional force or frictional resistance, and it is called as damped oscillations. That particular oscillator is called damped oscillator. So equation of motion, same style in simple harmonic oscillator. Equation of motion and its solution or their solution. The damped oscillator has two forces. One is common to simple harmonic motion, a simple oscillator, that is restoring force. So three oscillations, free oscillation or simple oscillator, damped oscillator and forced oscillator. These three are having restoring force. Without restoring force, there is no oscillation. So damped oscillation also has restoring force. So it has two forces. One is restoring, another one is its frictional force. Frictional force. Don't confuse. Damped oscillation, damped system, damped body, damped vibrating body has two forces. One is, you can observe, one is restoring force and another one is frictional force. The restoring force is proportional to that displacement and opposite to each other according to Hooke's law. We discussed in simple oscillator. So F dash is equal to minus Kx. What is K? Elastic constant. F and X opposite to each other, that is negative sign. So second force, frictional force. A frictional force proportional to the velocity but oppositely directed. You observe here. The frictional force is represented by F double dash, that is equal to minus RV. The negative sign represents frictional force and the velocity, both are opposite to each other. So a frictional force proportional to the velocity but oppositely directed. So F double dash and velocity opposite to each other. So we are taking negative sign. F double dash is equal to minus RV. What is a small r? This is frictional force constant. So what is K? Simply this is restoring force constant or elastic constant. This is restoring force constant. This is smaller frictional force constant, simply frictional force constant. So that is F double dash is equal to minus small r into V. So total force, the total force acting on the vibrating system is given by F is equal to F dash plus F double dash. So substituting that values, F is equal to minus Kx minus RV. According to Newton's second law, we can write F is equal to MA. F is equal to MA. So MA is equal to minus Kx RV. Left side, just to take F is equal to MA. Right side same. So we can take, this is M into A value, d square x by dt square, that is equal to minus Kx minus R. Velocity we can write dx by dt. If you have any doubt in this formula, please ask me. This is M, this is A, this is minus Kx as it is, minus R as it is, but velocity is equal to dx by dt. That is bridge course I discussed. One person just has asked me, sir, bridge course, what about bridge course? So for this problem, I discussed yesterday A d square x by dt square, velocity dx by dt. So M into d square x by dt square, same. So just we are going to write, this is equation format. So just to take left side, so minus plus, this is also minus plus, that is equal to 0. This is as it is M into d square x by dt square plus kx plus r into dx by dt is equal to 0. So dividing both sides with respect to m d square x by dt square plus kx plus r dx by dt. So this is the m d square x by dt square plus kx plus r dx by dt is equal to 0. So taking both sides, dividing with m both sides. So this is m gets cancelled. Remaining we can write here. So this is d square x by dt square as it is. So k by m x plus r dx r by m dx by dt dx by dt. So here we can write just changing this term. This term is writing at this place. This term is moving right side. So we get this equation. D square x by dt square plus r by m dx by dt plus k by m into x is equal to 0. Let this term r by m. So this is r by m is equal to 2b. This is a damped coefficient. So k by m is equal to omega square. Omega square. So you can observe here 2b is equal to r by m, damping coefficient. So omega square is equal to, you can observe here, k by m. So substituting these two values in above equation, we can write here d square x by dt square. What is r by m? This is 2b dx by dt plus, so this is omega square x is equal to 0. You observe on the screen, equation 1. So d square x by dt square plus 2b dx by dt plus omega square x is equal to 0. This equation is known as motion, equation of motion of the body, equation of motion of the damped oscillating body. So what is simple oscillator equation of motion? You observe here, except this term remaining, d square x by dt square plus omega square x is equal to 0 is the equation of motion of simple oscillator. So why we are writing here this term? Due to the frictional force, that is 2b dx by dt, extra term, that is frictional force. So removing that 2b dx by dt, we get simple oscillator. Removing frictional force, we get simple oscillator, d square x by dt square plus 2b dx by dt plus omega square x is equal to 0. That is equation number 1.